Today, we step into one of the greatest mysteries of the wizarding world, the wand. How do you choose the right wand, the one that truly belongs to you? A wand is not just a tool, it's a reflection of your magical soul. Every wand is made of two essential parts, the core, which holds its power, and the wood, which gives it form. And today, we begin with the heart of it all, the core where true magic is born. The core is the dark or radiant heart of every wand, the place where raw, untamed power resides. You could be the most gifted sorcerer alive, but if your core and your spirit don't align, all you've got is a temperamental stick with an attitude. So, the real question is, which path do you walk? Disciplined magic? Impulsive power? Or unwavering loyalty? Dragon Heartstring Core for the reckless ones. If your life philosophy is asking questions only delays the explosion, then the Dragon Heartstring is your soulmate. It's fury bound into a single thread, a core that thrives in the hands of those who act before they think. If you're the kind who charges into danger before remembering the spell to defend yourself, this core adores you. About personality. That is explosive, intense, uncontainable. It's like driving a Formula One car with no brakes, only pure speed and a horn that screams for attention. It learns fast, reacts faster, and every spell it casts is a spectacle loud, dazzling, and unapologetically over the top. Think fireworks on Christmas Eve, with the sky refusing to sleep. A few things to remember. It doesn't care about your emotions, only the force of your will. Its magical output scales with your decisiveness, meaning if you overthink or flick your wand too sharply, expect an unexpected detonation. The Dragon Heartstring is a power worshipper. It cares nothing for loyalty or legacy. If you're defeated, it'll switch allegiance within 5 minutes and gladly serve the stronger wizard. Never, ever use it for delicate spells like brewing tea or performing surgery. Unless, of course, you want your teapot or the operating table to explode spectacularly. Now, if Dragon Heartstring is chaos incarnate, the Phoenix Feather is its opposite, quiet power wrapped in mystery. Phoenix Feather Core for the fated ones. The Phoenix Feather Core is the rarest of the 3 supreme cores and by far the most unpredictable. It's an immortal spirit trapped within wood, carrying the sacred, elusive essence of the divine bird itself. If you feel like you're walking a complex spiritual path, say, surviving a killing curse or two, and seek silent protection rather than loud explosions, the Phoenix is your ally. Personality. Mysterious. Self-contained. Imagine having a wise, all-knowing guardian who's slightly judgmental and constantly watching your every move. It can wield an incredible range of magic, but only when it chooses to. A few things to remember. Loyalty must be earned, never granted. It's slow to trust, immune to domination, and utterly unimpressed by displays of brute power. Most dangerously, it may cast a spell on its own if it believes its master is too foolish to survive. This is not a metaphor, it's a partner with the right to override your magic. Here's some advice. Make sure you've suffered enough, failed enough, and risen enough to deserve rebirth. Otherwise, it will treat you like an unworthy apprentice, and every spell you cast will feel like you're politely asking its permission to perform magic. Unicorn Hair Core for the virtuous ones. This is the choice for those who love order, cleanliness, and absolutely despise unnecessary drama. Unicorn hair is renowned for its consistency, grace, and moral precision. If you wish to practice magic neatly, without the temptation of the dark arts, the unicorn is your most loyal and trustworthy companion. Personality, stable, reliable. Think of it as the Toyota of the wizarding world. Not flashy, but it will always get you where you need to go. Its magic is clean, sharp, and remarkably resistant to corruption. The catch is that it lacks raw firepower. Don't expect it to go toe-to-toe with unforgivable curses. This core relies on accuracy, not brute strength. Most importantly, it comes with a built-in moral defense system. It will resist you, sometimes even override your will if you try to use it for something wicked or dishonorable. Here's some advice. This is the ideal core for first-year students, or anyone who keeps setting the curtains on fire during charm practice. It minimizes disasters, keeps your conscience intact, and promotes ethical spellcasting. But if your dream is to become a dark arts prodigy, forget it, this core would rather evaporate itself than join your crusade. In the end, no wand truly chooses lightly. It reflects who you are, your flaws, your fire, and your faith. So before you ask which core suits you, ask yourself what kind of magic you wish to wield. Wonderful. Now, let us move on to the wood. The wood doesn't determine power. It determines personality and the moral compass of your magic. If the core is the wild, beating heart, then wood is the flesh that shapes how that heart beats. Wood determines how raw power the core is expressed through control, cruelty, or honesty. It's the filter of your personality, and most importantly, it decides whether your wand will reject you publicly and humiliatingly. Elder wood, for the great or the soon-to-be dead. Elder wood is a symbol of destruction and destiny. It isn't a choice, it's a declaration. Most modern wand makers avoid it, not because they can't handle it, but because they don't want to be murdered by their own creation. Personality, unmatched power, demanding by nature. Elder doesn't bend, it dominates. It's like trying to install the ultimate software on an outdated machine. All you get is chaos and conflict. Best suited for those with a great destiny, good or evil? Elderwood only respects those capable of changing the world. If you just want to use your wand to light a candle, it will laugh in your face. Warning, it will kill you. Elder is not loyal, it only serves the one stronger than itself. If you're weak or hesitant in a duel, it will simply stop cooperating and let you die. In short, don't choose Elder unless you're absolutely sure you're the main character or the main villain of the story. Yew-wood, for the ambitious and the ruthless. Yew-wood is born for high-level magic. It is rare, powerful, and controversial for one unique trait: it remembers cruelty. Personality, ambitious, cunning like a blade that never forgets the cuts it has made. It responds best to those with confidence, precision, and command. Best suited for individuals with a commanding will, who never hesitate and understand the complexity of power. Yew does not waste its magic on trivial charms. It thrives in control, ambition, and mastery. Warning, Yew does not forgive hesitation. If you're unsure or attempt to hide dark intentions, it will amplify whatever deceit you're concealing. It won't make you evil, but it will make you the strongest version of your ruthlessness, if that's the path you choose. Ash wood, for the unyielding. Ash wood embodies steadfast loyalty and unbreakable resolve. It is the choice of true-born leaders, the kind who command respect without needing to shout. Personality, strong-willed and fiercely loyal to its first owner. Known for its reliability and endurance in battle, it never gives up. Best suited for natural leaders who hold firm to their convictions under pressure. Ash refuses to serve anyone other than its original master. Warning, it doesn't change owners even if you're defeated. However, if you commit a great betrayal or moral failure, it won't explode or curse you. Instead, it will express its contempt through passive-aggressive Lumos spells, lighting up brightly when you're trying to sneak around, silently announcing your shame to the world. Hollywood, for the redeemed. Hollywood is one of the most spiritually charged materials, deeply tied to protection and renewal. It doesn't choose the perfect, it chooses those who need to change. Personality, protective, moral, and balanced. Holly is famous for calming volatile cores like Phoenix Feather, creating a rare harmony between light and destructive power. Best suited for those facing inner conflict, walking a path of transformation, or seeking spiritual protection. Warning, extremely selective. It doesn't tolerate shallow cruelty or lack of purpose. If you're weak in spirit, it will reject you outright. Holly seeks a master with a clear, or at least emerging, purpose. In short, it chooses you not for who you are, but for who you can become. The wand has chosen you, and now you have to live with it. If you're lucky or unlucky enough to own a wand made of a rare core or strange wood, brace yourself for a lifetime of magical surprises. Because remember, your wand isn't just a tool, it's the temperamental extension of a magical creature's personality. And sometimes, that personality has issues. Let's take a look at some peculiar wand materials and the hilarious consequences that come with them. Kelpie Hair Core, the standing water spellcaster. The Kelpie Hair Core comes from a shape-shifting water creature, known for its elegance and its unpredictable moods. When the wand feels calm, its magic flows like liquid silk, smooth, graceful, almost hypnotic. But the moment your emotions ripple even slightly, the Kelpie knows. Try casting Lumos before an exam or when your crush walks by, and instead of a beam of light, a puddle forms right at your feet. The more nervous you get, the bigger the puddle grows until you're standing ankle-deep in your own embarrassment. Kelpie hair wands don't like pressure. They'll help you shine only when your mind is still as water. Otherwise, they'll drown your confidence quite literally. Niffler Whisker Core, the cheater detector. The Niffler Whisker Core comes from a sly little creature, half cat, half treasure guardian, with an uncanny sense for lies. This wand doesn't just resist dark magic, it resists dishonesty itself. If your words and your thoughts don't line up, or worse, If you're lying to yourself, its magic fades faster than your excuses. Try using it for homework, and you'll regret it. Cast Reparo on your broken project while secretly thinking, Professor won't notice I copied this. And the wand will snap back with a tiny flash right at your forehead. You'll be left with a glowing letter D for dishonest, shining like a badge of shame for everyone to see. The Niffler whisker cord doesn't just know your secrets. It announces them to the entire classroom. Dogwood Wood, magic with a flair. Dogwood Wood is pure chaos in a stick, bursting with spontaneity, quick wit, and loyal instinct. It adores creativity and fast thinking, but despises anything dull or predictable. Its magic? Fast, flashy, and dramatic. Sometimes too dramatic. Try casting Accio just to summon a boring old textbook, and sure, the book will come flying, but not before a mini firework explodes in your face, followed by a thunderous bang, loud enough to startle the cat 3 rooms away. And if you're angry, Dogwood will feel it. You raise your wand to defend yourself, but instead, your opponent sprouts a ridiculous fake mustache. Instant peace, because everyone, including you, bursts into laughter. Dogwood doesn't just cast your magic, it adds its own flair, turning every spell into a performance worthy of applause. Remember, a wand isn't just a stick. It's a stubborn, sentient companion with the power to humiliate you in public. Choose materials that reflect your true nature, or spend your magical career putting out fires after every flick of your wand.